cheating in my buddy fight?
Hello everyone, welcome to Future Car Buddyfight, whatever, episode 30.
AKA cheating
AKA
paladins.
I checked the rules, it specifically says choose a monster for your buddy edition.
Yep.
What you doing, Em?
That's a power cord. Anyway, continuing.
Find the cord, dude, and continue talking while you do it.
Anyway, so yeah, episode
I'll do it.
30
That's what I thought.
starts with the vice president of Aibo Academy coming to the Sengoku and like, hey, I'm here for that Kiri kid. And
This dumbest things you have, that we call guards you've ever seen. They literally did nothing.
closed their eyes both at the same time, and she got around them and raped them in the neck.
Oh my god, they were terrible at everything.
Yeah. She now has vampire box powers.
Oh, you already knew that because of what happened with the Doak.
Yeah.
Got a cloak and a cyborg eye and everything.
But yeah, so she takes out the guards and is now on her way to get Kiri. Meanwhile, that doesn't mean that anyone in the group is concerned, because they're all too busy worrying about getting food because Baku's...
I'm hungry. You know what? Yeah, I'm hungry too. Man, shoot, I'm hungry. We should probably take a break and go get food. I'm sure Kiri will understand. It's not like he's in any danger. Oh, wait.
Yeah, now confirmed danger.
No, now he's in actual danger.
Like, I know that they don't know, but that's even more the reason that they don't know!
But they knew that he was abducted by a man with long white hair and a Cerberus.
And a spear.
Like, seriously, dude. He got caught on their watch because instead of, you know, powering through these things, they stopped for who knows whatever reasons to let this stuff happen.
Yeah. Bah!
Not that it's not also the Sengoku Academy's stupidity for not having someone watching him since he was so important. No, where are they all? Oh, they're all in the freaking cafeteria. Continue.
But anyway, so yeah, Kazane, luckily though, had a granola bar, so she's willing to continue fighting.
Yep.
Thank you, Kazane, for being competent.
She's the only one who actually thought I probably should keep rations on me just in case.
Yeah. So then, it's Kazane versus the Paladin. I don't know his name. I don't care. He is the Paladin. The cheating Paladin. Because he's using a sword as his buddy.
His buddy is the sword. I forgot its name.
Give me 1 second. I wrote it down. It is... Duradel.
Duradel. I guess one crit, from what I could tell, but who knows? Maybe it's more. I don't know. Point is, it can't be destroyed.
Yeah.
In fact, they went on for a while. They even had a little scene where you see it just going through wars and junk.
The thing's gonna be heavy to handle and totally unbalanced.
It might be, but the point is that it's apparently indestructible.
Yep. Cannot be destroyed. So, yeah, sword buddy. Sword buddy!
Yep. And first I was, ooh, cool, this is something I did not know about. And I was looking at the rules again because I'm pretty sure the rules said monsters only. And then I was like, oh, it really is only monsters.
Because then you could have Sunfist with Ultimate Buddy in it.
Well, something like that. I mean, you could choose other weapons better suited for it.
Yeah.
But, you know, a big power boost to your smaller weapons would be neat.
Hysteric Spear with Cerberus A and Ultimate Buddy inside it.
Well, it's definitely going to be huge. I was thinking more like free weapons, like, you know, those 3,000 power 2 crit weapons?
Yeah.
Let's make them 8,000 power 2 crit, just the pay gauge, and now they're huge.
Ah! But anyway,
And they can't be destroyed once.
Starts off with Gummy raping him in the face.
Because what else is it going to do?
Yeah, he's barely even phased. And then he summons Arthur and Golwyn.
Yep. As I thought, they were in fact the Knights of the Round Table.
And it makes me want them more.
Just calling them. You know what? I'm calling them for you. Emily's calling them for our group because someone's got to make them, and she's too indecisive to do it.
I'm sorry. when they link attack together, they get penetrate. I get the feeling it's just with any Knight of the Round Table or any hero from Legend World, they get penetrate, but they get penetrate. And then he uses a sword that is not his buddy that has 3 crit. And after that, Kazani brings out Fate Skull, criticizing Scout, Hate Carter, and Thunder Spartus. And we find out Galwin has a less than 3 defense. We'll probably have the stats by the time this review is up, but still, I'm just reporting on it anyway. And she does some damage with that. Then he brings out Galahad, even more Knights of the Round Table. We find out finally what equipment change does. It is, in fact, you just put the weapon back into your hand.
You can just switch weapons, basically, from your hand when you play them over instead of sending them to the drop zone.
Yep. So yeah, then he, buddy calls and Kazani loses. Yep. Meanwhile, Gao and Drum are getting some food.
They're trying to get food, and then, like we said, there's 1 billion people in front of them, so they have to beat them. Next to fight.
Yeah, so then we get a little bit more backstory on the Paladin and why he's mad at Ruga.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So, he's mad that Ruga picked Kiri to get the dark power and not him.
Ruga. There.
Sorry. I can't say words.
People adding Y's and names that don't have Y's. It's like, I don't get it.
I can't words. You know this. But anyway, then Zanya is like, hey, he's a swordsman, I get to fight him next.
Who else is going to do it? Cal is the only other player available, he's not there.
That's a very good point, I didn't realize that during the episode. So yeah, this time Paladin starts, he brings out Percival, does a little bit of damage. We find out that the reason how he figured out about Rouga.
There you go.
Was that he was there during the mining plant factory place invasion? Episode 4. He was there during episode 4 or 5. Either way, he was there in the mountains and he saw everything that happened. He was like, I want some of that. And so.
It was 5, by the way.
5, thank you.
Because it was the episode before the first episode that really made me mad.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, episode 5. Yeah, he was there, he saw everything, and he wanted it. He then uses Merlin, which is probably one of the best draw cards yet. Merlin is a monster that you can pay 1 gauge and discard a hero from your hand, look at the top 5 and choose 2 cards from it and put them into your hand.
I don't know if I'd say best, because, I mean, paying 0 to 1 gauge to draw 2 cards is still pretty beast.
Yeah, you're right. But still, it's pretty nice. I like it.
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying Nice One's really good.
Yeah, you can't really beat Nice One.
Until it's just straight up free, like literally no cost, period. And they won't do that, because that would be insane.
So yeah, then he buddy calls again. We figure out that you can do the equipment change during your opponent's battle phase.
In mid-battle, and it's important because that world has a shield. That's basically a White Dragon shield, but an item.
Yep. And then Zanya sets Shooting Star, but we see he doesn't have the gauge to use it.
At the time, it didn't look like it was gauge because there's a far off shot, so you could see them both. And we could clearly see Kirisama's gauge, but Lasagna had nothing. But no, he did have some, so it was like, whatever.
Yeah. Weird animation glitches. So then, after a couple more things, this episode moves so fast it was hard to keep track of all the moves. Eventually, the important thing is Zanya's turn. He attacks, uses Holy Grail twice, blocks using the shield, and then after that we get a little bit more backstory as to what's going on with the Paladin. Is that we see what happened to Kiri. We see Kiri.
Yeah, Kiri's talking about how he actually thinks being at the school would make him a stronger fighter.
He's there by his own will.
Well, now he is.
Yeah,
well, until, what's-her-face screws it up.
Yep. So, then, Paladin goes to, attack Zanya with his buddy sword, and somehow he has the gauge for Shooting Star now. We already talked about that.
I just brought that up, and it was probably a glitch where it just wasn't there at the time.
Yeah, so, he tries to destroy it, and Osmodide's like, mortal sword, you can't
It's the
kill
immortal
it.
sword. It's indestructible. So yeah, he takes the damage, but his sword doesn't get destroyed, so he still gets to go through with his attack.
And thus Zanya loses, and the episode ends.
Yep, I knew he was going to take them both out because...
What else are they gonna
What
do?
else are they going to do? The only other option is have Ruga just sweep 2 people at once and then lose to Gao.
And we gotta show off our Legend World cards. So, yeah. Next episode, we get more input on Kiri and his temptation with the Dark Box.
Yep, so... that went by really fast.
Since it's just 2 fights, it went so fast.
What? Some fights usually take a whole episode.
I know.
This one took...
I mean, just explaining them goes fast. I'm a nut.
Whatever. Point is, opinions.
It was an okay episode because, yeah, it was just 2 fights. All it is if you like the fights, you're probably going to like the episode. If you like Knights of the Round Table like I do, you're probably going to like the episode.
I like the episode too, dude. I like the fact that they are actually cards. I was hoping that we were going to see things like that be things like I said. I figured the more fictional based heroes and stuff like Beowulf and what have you would be in here. And
I can have Beowulf fighting alongside King Arthur.
So I'm glad to see that. Kirasame is kind of neat, I guess, even though he's kind of he's very beta apparently. He's like, seriously, as soon as he knows he can't win, he's like, I give up, I just give you my servitude. Like, not even begrudgingly, he's happy to take it.
Beta Paladin.
Like, seriously.
Also, I finally learned what the Purple's ninja's name is, and I'm surprised I didn't remember it, because it's kind of heavy, and it sounds like kind of heavy.
Sounds like you said kind of heavy. What was my point before I went off on that little thing? All right.
Beta male paladin.
No, dude. I was going on with this stuff. It's nice to see someone just kind of sweep through these players like they don't matter for once. And the only real problem is that they maybe think, oh man, I get to use a weapon as my buddy. Even though nothing in the rules says you can.
Yeah, it makes this episode a bit bittersweet.
Yeah. Unless, of course, they change the rules. They could always do it in 2 months. Well, a month and a half now.
Yep. I guess
because I would totally make a deck based around a specific weapon and make the weapon my buddy and take it into that tournament.
Yep.
Say love you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's it for Buddyfight. What?
Does that mean if you put Ultimate Buddy in a weapon, it would get Soul Guard?
Well, I guess it would, unless Ultimate Buddy says something about monster getting it or something.
This brings up so many questions.
I don't know, I have to read that card again. It's not like I actually read it since the first time. First time I was like, oh, that's all I needed to know. Makes things like Inferno Armor Dragon stupid. And that's all I really read.
Does it make Inferno Armor Dragon stupid? Yes? Good. But yeah, I guess that leads into the news section of our little reviews. Yeah, the September tournaments got announced. There will be a Weiss and a Buddyfight 1. Chicago as a location this year.
They usually are in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they're no longer just Ohio.
It's usually not in Ohio. I
know. Well, I mean, after last tournament's debacle with the nothing.
Yeah, I still don't get why it was like, because it's usually been in the Chicagoland area like every single time except for this one time, and that was
We're
like
the third largest city in this continent. You think they'd do something about that?
Yeah, you'd think they're the largest city would get respect every time, but it's like I think they just throw darts at a board, and someone just keeps aiming at Chicago because it's near Lake Michigan.
I want to hit the mitten.
We're gonna hit that mitten. Ah, damn it!
You got a really bad left hook.
Well, whatever it is, it's going to be here. The Vanguard one will be too. Due to various things and the some more news that we'll get to later, we probably aren't going to be doing the Vanguard tournament. Not really much of a reason to, especially with what's out.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just see go to the side buddy event and just get some free promos.
Paruko!
Is Pargo for the promo in the Vanguard thing, or is it from the actual tournament?
I believe in the Vanguard thing, it's the free event. You have to play 2 rounds in order to win the Dual Dragon promo, and 4 rounds in order to win Paruko.
Nope, we need to do that. I don't remember what she does. I don't even care if she's bad or good. I'm gonna
look
run
at
her.
your opponent's hand when she link attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna use her. And that oops wizard. Now that she's become a card.
Yes.
Whenever we get her.
She is adorable.
Hope we get her soon because that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's just oops, but a monster.
Yep. Ah, man.
So that's what's going on with that. Extra Booster 2 is in about, what is it? First, so about a month from now. And then the month after that, I believe, is Booster 4. Still excited about that.
Yes, I am too now, since I apparently now want something. I know everyone, like, we had 2 other people in our group that wanted that set, so now it's, like, even more excitement.
Whatever works, something.
Buddy Monster, yeah, it says Monster.
So Monster? Okay. That sucks. Well, I guess that's really all the card news that we are can't really talk about.
Yep. It's been slow. That was the biggest news that's happened in a while.
Well, yeah, it's because we're in the dry period.
Yep,
so I guess with all that being said, I guess we should start talking about our plans.
Yes. Where are you gonna say it? Are you gonna say
You
it?
say it.
Okay, we're making a website.
We already are in the process of it, yes.
Yes. We'll have more details when it's fully up and running.
But yeah, we already decided we'd start making our comics, or some comics, not all of them, but
yeah, we've mentioned before that Rico and I are both in the entertainment business. You are a comic artist, I am an animator, but I also do comics on the side a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take our sides and put them on a website.
Woo!
We'll probably be linking them on here, you know, when we update or whatever, or we'll put the website in the menu board or whatever the hell they call it on YouTube.
Yes.
And yeah, that should be fun. Planning on starting the site off with 3 different comics, you know, web comics.
Yeah.
We'll go into detail more when we get some more stuff ready. At some point, I might even make a video just show off some of the characters,
art and whatnot.
Yep. But that's all for
Later.
that until we are fully moved in.
Website building's hard, especially when you've never taken a class on it.
And whose fault is that, Em?
I was taking engineering instead. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna be an engineer, so I didn't know!
That's what I thought. So that's gonna be fun. You're still working on your cartoon?
Yeah, I am still working on a cartoon as well. I am so busy right now, and then I gotta go back to school. Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe you should have thought about that one too.
Yeah, so your comic will probably be updated much faster than mine. But I'm still gonna update it.
Well, I assume once a week is how we're going to start things off.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I don't even know why you said that, actually.
I don't know.
Didn't really have anything to add or take from the conversation.
I don't know. Have you noticed I just say words?
And we all say words. That's why we're called Rant the Video.
But my words don't make sense.
Uh-huh. That's what I meant.
I am now Laptop John.
Okay, well, I guess that is it. We're tired because we've been just charging through this thing for the last, like, 3 days to get it set up.
A couple hours of sleep.
So I guess that's about it then. So till next time, everyone keep on buddy fighting. I hope to see people at either the Sneak for Booster 4 or the Buddyfight free tournament or actual tournament.
Fall is looking exciting.
September is filled to the gills. That's another reason why we can't really do the Vanguard one. There's no way we can keep going and going while we also have other engagements.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so till next time, everybody. You don't want to say bye?
Bye-bye!
There you go. I knew you could do it if you tried.
Yeah!